What is going on, beautiful folks? Welcome to another episode of Story Time with Lee Hammock, your favorite diagnosed narcissist. Today we got a story from a subscriber that said she lost her best friend, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, her narcissistic partner just decided to walk out of her life. Just like literally disappeared. But disappeared-ish. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna put it on the screen right here, and then I'm gonna break it down, give y'all my space, and then stay to the end. Do not fast forward to the end to get the contact information to send in your story. Appreciate it, y'all. Dear Lee, I just wanted to share my story and see what your perspective is and if you can shed some light on this. I had a very painful breakup the start of this year. It began when I lost my best friend very suddenly. A few short weeks later, my partner walked out on me without a backwards glance. Narcissistic people will bounce on you, y'all, when you need them the most. In the beginning of our relationship, he, what I now know to be, love bombed me. It all felt very real, but in fact, it was all very fake. He told me I was his whole world and consumed my life. It felt like he was giving to me, but it was actually under the guise of taking from me. I couldn't get any of my own time without consequences, being accused of talking to other people or cheating with my friends. He stayed at my house and just wanted to drink, which was the opposite of me, as I like to go out and spend time in nature walking. Over time, he crushed my spirit. I couldn't be myself. He took everything from me and my light. I used to like being sociable and talking to people, but I went into myself afraid of being accused. I shared my most vulnerable parts with him, took him traveling to places I loved the most. I told him my dream to live by the coast. He sabotaged everything, held me back when I wanted to move forward. He didn't want to do things with me, create a life, etc., but he didn't want me to do it either. When I asked where things were going, he said he wasn't ready. When he left, he went and did my dream that he told me he wasn't ready for and did it without me. He then posted it all on his social media where people congratulated him on reaching his dream. He contacted me and couldn't wait to tell me and rub it in my face that he lived there now. To say this caused total betrayal and devastation is an understatement. Your thoughts on this would be very helpful. Thank you. So yeah, y'all, I post about this all the time, so thank you for sending it in. But I post about this type of stuff all the time, that narcissistic people can be, and a lot of times when they're your partners or your parents, can be your biggest haters. You had a hater as a partner. You really did. Your partner in this situation was a huge, just dramatic, hating ass bastard. Like, for real. He's a big hater. Like, that's all he did. Like, that's all he was good for, is hating on you. He saw that you're like, he saw that you like lit up the world. He saw that you did a lot of different things. He saw that you were ambitious, and he tried to take that from you. He really just tried to become you by moving to the beach or whatever you said. I think it's what you said you wanted. You wanted to move to the coast and live there. He did that because that's what you wanted to do. That's not what he really wanted to do. So he's faking. He's not happy. The reason why would he broke up with you, walked out on your life, and called to rub it in your face. Name me what happy person would do some shit like that? Seriously, what happy person decides to rub their happiness in their ex's face? What happy person does that? I haven't met one. Happy people live their lives and be happy. They don't bother people. They don't try to disrupt other people's lives. He's not happy because he achieved this fake ass goal that he didn't have. He decided to send that to you because he's not happy. He got to the beach, figured, he's like, well, I'm not happy. How do I achieve happiness when this didn't really make me happy because it wasn't really my dream? How do I become happy here? Oh, let me try to trigger my ex. So that's why he decided to send you that video, send you to rub it in your face. That's what he did right there. You know what I mean? That's why he used this. That's why he did that. That's why he used that. That's why he decided to send you that, or whatever he did to reach out to you. Like, he saw that you were sociable. He saw that you liked doing things like that. So he decided he hated the same things that might attract them in the beginning. They turn around and hate later on. When you have a toxic, manipulative, narcissistic partner, they hate you for being you. They hate you for your ability to be authentic. They hate you for your ability to just experience true happiness and be content with what you have in life and be content with what's going on in life. They hate you for that stuff. And I know it sounds crazy. Like, look, how the hell, why would they hate me for being happy? Why would they hate me for, all I wanted to do was be happy for both of us. Why would he hate me for this? Because he's a sad person. That's the type of stuff that sad ass people do. I told you, happy people happy people do not have time to hate their exes, right? Happy people don't have time to just try to ruin other people's lives or to try to take happiness from other people. He's not happy. You see what I'm saying? I told him my dream to live by the coast. He sabotaged it because it became his dream. He has no identity. I feel like a lot of people understand this now, but narcissistic people lack true, authentic identities. He doesn't know who he is. So he tried to become you because he saw the good qualities in you. He saw the good qualities in you and decided to try to become you. How sad is that? Think about it from that perspective right there. I'm not telling you I'm not saying how sad that is for you to feel sorry for him. I'm saying how sad is that he had to try to become you in order to try to achieve some type of happiness. And if you think about it from a different perspective, that's kind of pathetic, right? That's very pathetic of him to get into these spaces and to feel that way, to do this type of stuff because he's not happy. It really is crazy. If you think about it from that perspective, you think about it from that unique dynamic, that he's so unhappy that he tries to take it from you. Like he's trying to model you and mirror you. I couldn't be myself. He took everything around me. When you get into relationships with toxic, narcissistic, abusive people, you do shrink. They try to shrink you. They try to shrink you down because at the end of the day, it benefits them in some way, shape, or form. It absolutely does. It benefits them to try to shrink you because of how good that they feel, how good that they're doing. Because of how good you feel, how good you're doing. It benefits them to shrink you and take away your dream because he doesn't have a dream. The best way for him to try to integrate himself and infiltrate your life is to get rid of you. You ever seen those movies where somebody's looking like those scary movies when somebody's looking in the mirror and all of a sudden their reflection comes to life? Do you ever see, like in those movies, what happens? The reflection doesn't come out the mirror and they both live together, right? The reflection comes out of the mirror and pulls you into the mirror. Y'all switch places. You see what I'm saying? You have to live in their world and now they live in your world. Y'all don't live in the same world. You see what I'm saying? He's your evil reflection and he try to switch places with you. That's what happened right here in this circumstance, this situation. So don't beat yourself up. Don't hammer away at yourself. I know it's easy to do that, but you're on your healing journey right now. Just understand that he's doing this type of stuff right now because now he doesn't have anybody else, right? He's living on the coast, living his dream and unhappy himself, which is why he reaches out to you. So if you have him with no contact, go no contact. Cut him off. Show that you don't give a damn. You see what I'm saying? When you cut him off, you block him, you remove him from your life, you remove any type of contact or situation from him, he has no power. He has no power here. You have the power, and you keep the power. You have the power, so keep it. Do with what you will. But anyways, thank you for sending that in. I appreciate you. Heal. It's healing season, y'all. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And as always, y'all, mental illness is out. Peace. Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video. I truly appreciate every single one of y'all. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, y'all. It don't cost you nothing. It don't cost a thing. If you want to send in your story to be broken down or send in some text messages, you can do that at info@mentalhealness.net, or you can send me a short voicemail, brief voicemail to 855-432-5637. I love interacting with y'all. I love breaking these stories down. Thank y'all so much. I will see y'all in the next reaction video. Peace.